Woo! All right. Nice little invigorating snack there on some murky specials that I got in my oven. And we are back. Team Heroes Hype All-Star Brawl. Game 1 was absolutely amazing, Mr. Kevin Knock.
Yeah, it was fun. And maybe, I'm going to say, a little bit too try-hard for Team Try-Hard.
Maybe a little.
But it was still fun. I like seeing Murkies that succeed. It makes me, it warms the cockles of my casting heart, I should say.
From the depths he comes. I am Murloc. You guys should look up the song, though. If you don't know about the Blizzard bands, level 90 or level 160, well, I don't know what level they are anymore. But the Elite Tauren Chieftain, they have an actual record. One of the songs is called I Am Murloc. It's fantastic. Yeah. There you go, Mr. Samwise. Go find it. Game 2, we got the bands coming out. So I say let's hop to it.
Yeah! I do too. All right, and I'm already happier with a couple of the picks and bands we've seen so far. So Dreadnought comes right out, and they say, all right, well, we're still doing the joke thing. We're going Sergeant Hammer, and I'm okay with that.
So this is weird. My overlay's not responding.
Oh, well, that could be a problem. Would you like me to talk about picks while things happen?
I've never had this actually happen to me before. This is weird.
Okay. First time for everything? Anyway, we did have a ban of Sergeant Hammer coming out from Team Beefy. Zuna comes back and they're like, all right, we're sorry, guys. We apologize for being jerks. We're going to ban Tychus. So I'm happy to see a real hero get banned out. And of course, Dreadnought then for Team Beefy. After my own heart, first pick's a panda. It's Lily.
All right, trying this again. There we go. All right, so I'm going to need you to repeat that.
So first ban from Team Beefy is Sergeant Hammer.
Awesome, great.
Then on the other side, we had a ban of Tychus from Zuna.
Yep.
Then Beefy goes with a first pick of Lily.
Nice. Come on, family combo. The OP hidden passive of having a Lily and a Chen on your team. You can do it. I believe you, Beefy. It even fits the name, Beefy. Chen, he's a beefy guy.
Yes, and Lily, you just hit Q, just over and over and over again, and then
you don't hit any other buttons.
and then everyone's beefy. So then on Tryhard side, they're like, okay, so we're sorry for first picking Murky and then tryharding after that. We're gonna go with Abathur Zagara. Now they did pick up one of the best duelists in the game, of course, with Zagara, but we have an Abathur. I'm happy with that. What?
Okay. So do you remember when we did HPL? Okay, it's not going to be that. And we had Abathur, Zagara, and then I saw the pics of ETC because he was the next. I was like, no way that they're doing this. No way that they're doing it. And they're not because I'm an idiot. But so ETC's on one side with Stitches there.
If you guys are curious, we did cast an HPL match once where there was an incredibly cheesy game from Symbiote.
Yeah. Where
they decided to pick all globals, and they literally, as soon as they hit 10, they did stage dive into their opponent's core, planted and got Zagara over there with her global, with Nidus Worm, and then just used globals on everyone else to cheese the core down at like 6.5 minutes. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It was, and I was really actually scared that we were going to see that again. But we're not, which is good. Beefy, however, is going really beefy. Look at that. You can see in the Stitches to go with the Lily, and the return side. Oh, so this is all going to be like bugs and demons because we have.
You know what this is? Like I was waiting to see if you were going to get this.
This is Team Summons, isn't it?
Correct. This is Team Push Everything Down. So back on Tryhard side, they started with Abathur Zagara, then they went Asmodan and Nubarak. Now, if you guys are even marginally aware of the Abathur plus Asmodan combo, now just add like 2 other people that can split push incredibly hard.
Kerrigan? Oh, it's not going to be a Kerrigan. Okay. I was going to say, if that's going to be a Kerrigan at the end of it, like we have all the summonable ways to go. But look at what Team Beefy did. They did it. They're all so beefy, except for Lily. She's like just a little girl, but at the same time, everyone else is so beefy. Yeah.
But she makes everyone else beefy, so I'm okay with that. So Team Beefy, as appropriately as you're alluding to, they've gone Lily, ETC, Stitches, Arthas, and Sonya, which I'm so happy about, especially because Stitches and Sonya, that's a lot of damage there, even though they're warriors.
They're on the very other bruiserish, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Not the tankiest in the world. They just get in there and fight a lot. And then on the other side, from Team Tryhard: Abathur, Zagara, Asmodan, Anubarak, Malfurion. Why? Because Malfurion, he has a treant, and it technically makes a little. He puts a dude on the ground.
Should have went Kerrigan, Zerglings, and Ultralisks.
What other support makes a dude?
Well, one support on each side. I guess we can live with that. One support on each side.
That's okay.
If you'd like to give him the okay, sir, we will get this game started as game number 2 is coming your way. Now, if you guys don't know, we actually did an interview here with some of the team captains, and that you can actually find that over on heroeshype.com. Anna Prosser and Gillyweed, the awesome girls over from, is it Eye on the Storm? Stormwatch? I don't remember actually what they call it now.
Eye on the Storm. Yes.
Okay, Eye on the Storm. Yeah, they did some interview here with these guys, and we're actually going to be talking to Quibsy afterwards as well. And then they're, I believe, actually going to be doing post-game interviews over the weekend, but I might actually be wrong on that. Either way, awesome content at Heroes Hype, and big shout-outs there to Anna Prosser and Gilly.
Yeah, and go out there and make sure that if you guys are watching right now, this is obviously the first event that Heroes Hype has done. They're going to do a lot more in the future. So hit that follow button if you're here on Twitch. We really do appreciate that. You can also check them out on social media as well. They've been tweeting basically the entire time is at Heroes Hype on Twitter. So make sure you guys are following them and thank them for putting on this awesome event.
Team Beefy MVP is the word here from Tizjohn in Twitch chat. So big shout out to him because I like this combo. I like it. Now, the last time that I've seen this many warriors on a team was a solo queue game once upon a time against 2ARC many moons ago. And I went Sergeant Hammer, and I went all the range upgrades and Giant Slayer and had a heck of a time. Maybe they'll do a bit better than how they fared back then. But Dunk Train, Kenma, Bobby Hankhill, Dreadnought, and Furious D representing Team Beefy here on the blue.
That's right, and on the red side, we have Team Tryhard. We have Quibsy, Arthalon, Zuna, iDream, and Soldier. And this game, like, it just can't last more than 10 minutes because either Team Tryhard's going to win in, like, 30 seconds with split pushing, or they're just going to die in team fights. So I am super curious what strategy we have here because they are just pushing like mad.
Quibsy, iDream, Zuna, and Arthalon are setting a world record at 21 seconds. They get themselves the first turret of the game and that marginal experience lead. But here comes the Warriors.
That's right. So here comes the rest of Team Beef. They're going into the fight. Of course, it's just Symbiote that can be used right now for Soldier. So he jumps on, tries to help his team. Can't do enough to help Zuna, though. Zuna and iDream both die. So a turret for 2 kills at the beginning here, and believe it or not, the HP is a wash at the moment.
Yeah, but Soldier, look at him. The sneaky pajama there in the mid is actually going to be split soaking for his team. But he now has to run away from a little girl named Dunk Train. But Arthalon in the bottom lane is doing the Arthalon dunk kind of things that he likes to do with that Asmodan. It looks like everything's going to shake itself out. I think the party lane for Red, however, is going to be tough.
So this reminds me of a game that I was playing. I was playing with stream viewers once, and 2ARC challenged us. And of course, we're not going to win against 2ARC, and they went with an all-push composition on this map, and it made me cry. So I'm getting, like, really bad, like, PTSD right now from losing so bad that game.
My goodness. Oh, my heart goes out to you, Mr. Kevin. But iDream, I think, needs our support a little bit more because he is not going to be looking very good with this collapse on top of him. Malfurion drops again. Somebody's going to put his horns on their fireplace at home. But that's also going to be a shrine to them. And level 3 hype. We haven't even looked at the level 1 talents. Like, these guys are not giving us a chance.
Talents? That's not no, it's totally important. Okay, what do we got here? So Locust, gain health. I'm purely looking at the push comp here because that's what interests me. Sieging Wrath, Harmony, Demolitionist, and Assault Scarab. Assault Scarab, taken by Anubarak. I love it.
Oh, so he's going to be a Beetle build for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beetle juiced a little bit later, hopefully. That shield's not going to help him, though. Arthalon is now going to have to deal with this Lily Dreadnought combo. But here comes iDream with the auto attacks, nearly taking the Barbarian down. But now it's going to be the little girl that they gang up on. Ooh, the dunks were so close. Looks like Anubarak actually died, I want to say, top lane. But I don't think Dunk's going to get out of this. No, he's not. The hat is too much, and iDream takes home the kill on top of Lily.
And this is a mass vortex build for Lily. I love this.
Oh, wow. Wait did Furious D get the dragon? Because he's been racking on this mid lane for a while.
Dude, that's totally unimportant in this game.
Okay,
dragon, who cares? It's only pushing and kills. That's all we care about.
Continue on then, sir.
No, so all I was saying though was that Lily, after my own heart, we have a blinding wind build being used, so she can actually hit 5 targets with her level 1 talent, which is actually surprisingly useful. I put up a troll build a while ago on Heroes Fire about just seeing how many people you could delay auto attacks from, and I hope that's what he goes with. It would make me happy.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Zuna's skin of his teeth gets out of that gank. Now we are level 6 apiece here for our 2 team comps. But Dreadnought is, we had Soldier doing some really gutsy things with that app. He's been hiding in bushes and running away from little girls. And speaking of the little girl, this 3-man gank down south. Look at the body blocks come out from the dunk.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, nice little shield right at the end. Of course, that level 4 talent was protective shield, and it keeps him alive, and a Nubarak is killed as a result. And we'll see if anyone else can go down. No, Arthlon easily going to be able to get away. Hook does not grab iDream. He's going to be able to back out, at least for the time being, with just a sliver of health remaining.
Yeah, they're pushing bottom, but Zuna's pushing mid here. And look at that. The minions are just tearing into these towers. There's no ammo left on them whatsoever because of that Demolitionist. But Furious D and Dunk, they're coming back in here. It's a pretty good combo. Kenma with the auto attacks. No, I think it was actually Bobby Hank Hill that might have taken that one home. But look at this. Dreadnought, did he solo out the bruisers? Because now Soldier has to deal with them top, and he even took Mule to deal. Double Mule on the push comp. Look at that.
Double Mule on the push. So they really were intending just push out and try and heal up everything just with Mule back at home. But this is not working out so well for them. Already, Team Beefy is up by a level and a half. They've deflected these pushes pretty efficiently so far up to this point, and it's not like they're in any danger of dying anytime soon or even losing a fort.
Merc Lorded Giants, courtesy of Anubarak. Pretty big and beefy guys.
Yeah.
Yep. So, the creep build coming out from Zagara. Tumor Clutch and Endless Creep. Cover the whole map in creep, Zagara. You can do it.
Yeah, but if he, would. Unfortunately, like 3 or 4 creep tumors down right now. iDream is going to get caught again here. That's the 3rd death, I believe, for iDream at this point. Yeah, he's actually gone down quite a bit. But basically, at this point, I mean, if we're being honest, the push comp team doesn't really worry about kills. They want to try and make up experience with staying present in all lanes. But if they keep giving up these Dragonites, it's going to be an issue.
All right, what kind of ults do we actually have on the table? We got Devour. We got the Jug of 1,000 Cups. Dunk Train, the little girl becomes a big dragon, apparently. And Zuna is not going to get out of that one. Wrath of the Berserker, Stage Dive, and we don't actually know what Arthur wants to kill yet.
No. Not yet, unfortunately. So,
decisions.
I hope he really just locks in Syndragosa like mad. Just go for it. Because at this point, who cares? So, Dragonite is doing a great job of pushing down right now, but Abathur and Asmodam both have pretty big momentum going. I'm sorry, Abathur and Anubarak have pretty good momentum going right now in top and bottom. So, the experience difference is actually not all that bad. It hasn't really increased any further for Team Beefy.
Look at all this creep. He has like a creep highway going from top lane all the way down to bottom.
What's it? Oh man, Kenma just gets thrown into top lane, finds his way out of there, but was that? Did he just
the
double like stage?
The double Asmodam top.
Oh my god.
Army in a can. I was introduced to this concept last night. Asmodam is army in a can, and they're gonna take home a kill on it.
That's dead serious. So when I was working on the Heroes team, they actually talked about different heroes as army in a can, and that was their way of describing them. And they were like, oh yeah,
perfect way to describe
our favorite army in a can. And I was like, that's so cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, you got to remember, there is an Abathur to be putting his ult down there. And wow, Dunk did not go Water Dragon. He went cups of 1,000. And he's getting his stitches.
I am. Wrath of the Berserker taken for Sonya as iDream goes down again, unfortunately. And it looks like
iDream's like the least beefiest person. He gets caught out repeatedly. It's kind of.
I know. It's so bad. Him and Zuna, but I guess Zuna really just doesn't have any sort of an escape, so he gets chased down really easily, as is happening right now again.
He needs that creep highway, man, but it's all in the mid. Here it is.
Oh man, look at this! Army of the Dead activated. Zuna avoids Arthas there for a little while. Will he be able to get away? Yes, really well done.
Baneling! Oh, he missed.
This is going to be an issue. Dunk Train takes some negative damage. Oh, look at that! Yes, uses the Cocoon.
We got Tranquility. All right, Tranquility, Demonic, Ultimate, Devouring Maw, and the Web Blast. There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Only 2 levels late for the summary on that one.
unimportant.
So 10 kills to 4, but the push comps are starting to actually, you know, keep up with that experience. You said they had a level and a half difference. Now it's less than 1.
And if they start aggressively going for Mercs, especially with Merc Lord Anubarak sitting around there, and it looks like they are going to go for the bottom bruiser camp, they can start getting some very real momentum going here. And because of that last push with Asmodan Abathur up top, and you got to see how annoying that really actually is, a 4 easily went down.
Soldiers just helping out Arthelon here, picking up themselves their own bruisers. So bruisers all around here for the side on, I don't even remember which side is right-hand team, tryhard. It's a bit, we've had so much hype about the beef. Yeah, kind of linked out a little bit there. Shrink Ray there on top of the dude is a little mini Zagara, just looks so cute. You put him in his pocket. But
I know.
Quibsy, if he doesn't go Beetlejuice to level 16, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Let's see here. What else has he done? Let's see. He has Chitinous Lighting, Merc Lord, Legion of Beetles, Assault Scarab, Web Blast. All right, very cool build. I like it. Mostly Beetle focused, but once again, double Asmodan up top, even though Zuna dies in bot, and Team BB has actually done a pretty good job of fighting this back. Up top, they are doing nothing, and there is so much stuff pushing their way right now.
Kenva and Dreadnought are eventually going to be there. You can see Lili's going to come in from behind there as well, but Army in a can ×2, man, is like a feast for the eyes. Look at those Super Saiyan beams going on as well. And that keep is very much dangerous going down.
Yeah, and they're actually just trying to suicide on top of it right now, but I think they're just barely not going to get it, and that's actually a big deal right now because Team Beefy can start to kind of gather themselves back without any catapult minions pushing and maybe start to get momentum going in another lane. This push comp is really starting to work.
Furious D and Bobby Hankill taking on iDream and Quibsy, but there's no ammo in that tower. Furious D is gonna get moon fired. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to level 60 PvP days.
And he goes down. It looks like Bobby Hank Hill is going to fall as well. Abathur died at top. I am sorry, completely missed that because I was following Stitches down here. He ends up dying, and it looks like for once, this Dragonite is going to get stopped.
Oh, Kenva was just right there. He's like, rock on! And Dragonite like, nope. Today. And no rocking was done. But you see Dreadnought and Dunkstrain, they're going to be down here, so they're going to get a second chance on it. Quibsy is going to web wrap the cow and get away, I guess. I mean, there's nothing really else you can do with a web wrap.
I suppose so. I guess he had to for a little bit there, but Kenva's going to get yet another Dragonite here for Team Beefy.
Look at Arthelon. He's putting in the position. Boom! The dunk, so close.
Oh, it was so close, and they had to know where that came from, so Dunktrain and Furious D are on him right now.
There it is! Boom, shakalaka. The three-pointer with the tower on top of it. Arthelon earning his keep at the scrum.
See, all I can think of is like NBA Jam quotes whenever that goes down. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
From downtown. He's on fire.
Oh, yeah. He's heating up. So iDream quickly coming back down. Pretty good job. They get the Devouring Maw down. Dreadnought's going to take a bunch of damage. Zuna trying to get away. Mini Zuna now. He's still alive. Web Blast is not going to be enough there. It looks like Quibsy is going to die as well. Jug of 1,000 Cups, way too powerful. Keeps everyone alive.
Wait till a jug of 1,000,000 cups. So much drinking will be had that night. Reminds me of my friend.
This is Team Beefy. We better have 4 Resurgence of the Storm. I just want to point out as iDream dies again.
Can't Lily take it too?
I think so, but I'm not 100%
Quick,
sure.
somebody load up Heroes Fire and tell me in the chat. Can Lily take Resurgence?
Why do you mean someone in the chat when I've got this?
All right, cool.
In a few seconds.
Kevin Naki's on it. A lot of people dead, but you know we got that lone catapult pushing up against Team Beefy's score. I don't know which way this is actually gonna go. Like when Asmodan comes back up, if he makes his way all the way over there with the Abathur clone, they could take down the core before. I think Team Beefy actually could, but it doesn't look like he's very interested in that.
And yes, Lily can in fact get
the 5 Resurgence team.
5 Resurgence, and it better be a 5 Resurgence team. As Zagara goes down in the middle there, Quibsy's gonna die as well. He can't back out. Arthelon, of course, not in his comfort zone trying to defend a core. He'd rather be pushing right now.
Team Tryhard here going vegetarian because they can't handle the team. Dunktrain's in trouble. That laser beam is so good, but no, it wasn't actually going to be the kill. The core down to 16%. We do got double Asmodan on the field. Bobby Hankill's going to drop. Furious D and Dreadnought are trying their best to take home the kill, but 1 and 2, they're going for the hat trick now on top of Dreadnought, who's brought the core down to 20%. and that is where the core is gonna stop. Now remember, this isn't game over quite yet. The counter push is gonna be real. If iDream can get this kill on top of Dunk, that's gonna be almost everybody down here for the beef. The Dunks are actually real. Furious D is so mad that he actually quits. But Kenma stage dive in. He stage dive into the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he doesn't get it!
Oh my god! Down to 1%, and Furious D's like, all right, I better come back in and actually help now. So he rejoins the game. The core at 1%, building back up in shields right now. And what happens now? We just saw Ultimate Evolution use, so it's not like Arthlon can just go, all right, see you later, folks. I'm going to go dive the core, because as soon as he does, someone comes back in, and in 1 second, they've knocked it out.
Double mule hype, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if they stack, but they're starting to work away at that core.
Trixler, I know you're in chat. Does mule stack? Quick, ask someone.
Yeah, quick, yeah.
Okay.
Now, mules, in terms of a programming sense, it applies a buff. But I don't know if 2 of them would actually stack or if they would just apply the same buff. Because it's not really going up like super duper quick. It's up to 30%. Team Beefy is ready to roll though. Look at this. They're going straight for the win. This is going to be a base race down to the wire.
Yes, it is. And this is actually very interesting because they're already starting this right now. Kenma's just trying to come in and disrupt however possible. Bobby Hank Hill already going after the core. And this is just a pure race.
They got a Dragon Knight. They're going to win. No, Team Tryhard is going to take the win from a 1% lead. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Double mule OP. Well done. And Team Tryhard wins the best of 3 2-0 in crazy ridiculous fashion. That's the kind of game I was looking for. That was fun.
Absolutely ridiculous game. I don't have enough words about that game, Mr. Kevin.
No, neither do I. That one was fun to watch, though, especially because it looked like whenever the push strat wasn't working and whenever there was any sort of pressure being applied that wasn't just directly the Dragon Knight, it seemed like Team Tryhard for a long time was just like, what do we do? What do we do? I don't get it. I don't know. But finally, they came together at the end, and I'm going to go ahead and just give the entire game to Arthlon for that dunk to knock down the keep earlier in the game when he got killed in that 2v1. That's what won the game. Boom.
That three-pointer. Yeah, that three-pointer. Oh, my God. Congratulations, Team Tryhard. They win 2-0. Like, I really thought Beefy had it. They came down to 1 auto attack from the cow. Yeah. 1 auto attack. Like, if Lily had done 1 auto attack instead of running away, she healed 1 person just once more, would have been game. Absolutely would have been game. But I'm watching like the preview on the other monitor because it's 60 seconds delayed, and I'm watching it again, and that Dragon Knight just comes in. Quibsy is just like, I'm a Dragon Knight, and they don't even need it. Like, he got off 1 auto attack and the core died, and the reverse was still 37%. Boom.
Chat loves it, so
aliens.
Thank you all for tuning into that because that was awesome. And people are saying in chat, by the way, that mule does stack. So
does it really?
Well, I mean, you have to say there with double mule right there, it not only when it reach on 40% or 45% or something like that, that's a significant amount. I don't think that's within 1 mule range.
Absolutely ridiculous game. That's the only words I have for it.
That was crazy, dude. All right. Well, congratulations to Team Tryhard. And a member of Team Tryhard, Quipsy, is actually going to be on with us here in just a second to answer a couple questions.